Good afternoon, everyone. This is Ann Miller French with Angelic Hands, and I am doing this week's live. I have a few things that I'm going to be sharing with you as I'm tuning in with spirit, connecting with my higher self. So, anyone that's just hopping on and joining me, hello and welcome back. And if you want to just let me know who's joining me and where you're coming in from. It's always great to see who's here. So, anybody that is not familiar with me, I am the owner and founder of Angelic Hands. I wear many different hats. I'm an empath, an intuitive, I'm a star seed, and I'm a psychic and a medium, quantum life coach, quantum energy healer, light language practitioner, and Reiki master teacher. So I offer quantum life coaching sessions with my clients that I work with on a weekly basis, as well as energy healing and psychic readings and medium readings. And I've been, doing this work for quite some time, working with my gifts, and I really felt guided this afternoon just to hop on, let you know a little bit about me, what I'm all about, and what I offer, and tell you about some of the specials and promotions that I have going on right now, and some upcoming events. So, the words that I was hearing today, and this, completely resonates even with me, based on the work that I've been doing personally, with my own journey, is change starts from within. And it's being guided just to share a few things with you today. So I have an amazing workshop coming up this Wednesday, October 13th, and that's at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's going to be a combination of energy healing. So I'm going to be doing um, everything that I do, everything that I offer is done remotely. So with this workshop, it's going to be a combination of light language, then distant Reiki, and taking this energy, whatever it is that you're healing from. So if you're working through grief, if you're working through um, sadness, if you're working through loss, if you're working on your healing journey, if you have pain, if you are working on um, reversing, any kind of disease, or if you are, on a quest for better health, working with wellness. This workshop is for you. And I will tell you that when I have done a combination of, working with distant Reiki. So Reiki is universal life force energy. And the way I can explain it is when I'm doing it remotely, I am acting as the conduit through which the energy flows, and you are receiving it no differently than if you were here in my space with me. So you're receiving it remotely, and it is just as effective, just as powerful. And I've seen some amazing results with the clients that I work with. Um, some of the things that it helps with is if you're working through, like I said, with grief, if you're working through, perhaps you're recovering from an illness or a surgery, or um, you're looking just overall better health. It helps with insomnia, aches, pains, gosh, so many things, so many things. And even just bringing about that calm to your body, your mind, and your spirit. If there's anything that you're currently going through at this time, it's very calming, very relaxing. And the beautiful part is I couple this up with what's called light language therapy. Light language can be delivered in many different ways. For this particular workshop, I'm going to be speaking it. So, in essence, light language is healing through sound frequency. It's through messages. So to your human mind, the egoic mind, it's going to, when I speak it, it's going to sound like a bunch of gibberish, but the codes are deeply understood and received at the cellular level of your body, mind, spirit. So you take in whatever you're meant to receive at that time, and it can have very profound and lasting effects. Hi, Jessica. Thank you for hopping on. Thank you for the hearts. So yeah, it's a combination of all these different things. So what do we do with this energy, as we're releasing it? Well, a big part of it, and I mentioned this in the event, and I'm anybody that's not familiar with the event that's coming up this Wednesday, the 13th, regarding this healing journey, this workshop. I will send it out again. I'll share it on this page. And whether you're joining me here on Facebook or on YouTube, you'll be able to find the information. And it has the link as far as how you can register. The cost is, oh, awesome. Thank you. I love California. So hello, hello, hello. Um, so the cost for this workshop, it's only $25 a person. It's a $222 value. And I wanted to make this super affordable, especially for anyone that has not ever experienced a session with me before. You have an opportunity to try it for only $25. And like I said, you're going to have an opportunity to try remote healing. So it's going to be distant Reiki. I'm going to be doing light language healing. And then as I started to mention, as you start to release this energy, the energy doesn't die, it changes form. So what do we do with it? Well, let's channel it into some type of art, and art can be in so many different platforms. So in the description I mentioned that you can bring anything that you have access to, whether it's colored pencils, paper, crayons, markers, canvas that you can paint on if you're a painter. It can even be words that come through you. Perhaps you're going to channel these feelings that come up, like write out some lyrics to a song. Or I remember back in 2019, as I was going through some additional grief release work at that time, I started to have all these words flow through me. So that's how I actually birthed my first book of poetry called From Heart to Pen to Paper, Inspirational Poems for the Soul. And it was extremely um, helpful with my journey of, working through being a survivor of domestic violence and sexual abuse, working through my own healing journey from PTSD, which is post traumatic stress disorder, and just a lot of things that I've been working through over the years, and I've talked very openly about that. So what's beautiful about this workshop is it's going to allow you an opportunity to receive some healing, try something that you might not have ever tried before, but also learn tools and techniques as far as how you can take this energy that you're releasing and birth it into something that's coming from you, like taking your grief, taking your sadness, and making something from it, turning it into something that holds meaning for you. And if you're not familiar with my form of artistry, I love to paint and I love to draw. So I have examples of that here on my Facebook page. I also share it on my Instagram account. If you'd like to take a look at, what that looks like, Invite you to take a look at my website, which is ReikiAngelicHands.com. That's ReikiAngelikHands.com. And on my contact page, you will find all that information. I'm just going to take a quick peek. Yeah, my heart goes out to you, Jessica. I see you're, yeah. I My dad passed away last year on August 7th, and that's a part of you that, never leaves you. And I really feel like, your dad is very much with you. There's so much love there. So I was really being called to do this live today. It was later than normal, but obviously there's a reason why I'm hopping on the time that I'm on. I've learned to trust the guidance of my soul, connecting with my team and spirit, connecting with higher self, and trusting where I'm being guided. So I really wanted to offer this opportunity. Like I said, this workshop is going to be this Wednesday, October 13th at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now, if that time frame does not work for you, just reach out. You can call me, send me an email. And if it happens to be after that time, after that date, you can still work out payment arrangements with me. Like I said, it's $25 per person, and I can send you the link for that workshop as soon as it's done. So it'll be done this Wednesday, and I wanted to make sure that I could make it available to as many people as possible. Oh, yeah, I see. So his anniversary is coming up November 13th. I'm definitely holding space for you, Jessica. Yeah, there's a lot, it's a lot here. There's a lot here. And you think about it, the heart that's all about love. And when we're holding that grief, that grief takes up so much space in our bodies, and it can feel so heavy. And our creativity is actually birthed from our sacral chakras. So if you think about, that's where, we give birth, that's where we birth new creations, that's where creativity flows, even saying, I am creative, I am creator. So when things are not flowing and they get blocked, energy gets stuck, it's a perfect opportunity to try something that you haven't tried before. So through distant Reiki, it helps to open up those channels that are running really slow and are, maybe stagnant or blocked. And the other part of it is coupling it with the light language. It really helps to get in at a very, very deep cellular level and very gently and lovingly help to bring this up to the surface, even if that means, in the form of tears, just allowing that sadness to flow, allowing those feelings to come through. And when we start to release that stuck energy, we're essentially making space in our vessel, in our body, to be able to start receiving in the information as far as what are my next steps? What is my mission? Where am I being guided? Just following and knowing in your heart, where you're being guided, and even being able to create something. So helping to move that energy up and out, and then to be able to birth something beautiful from that. It's so powerful. So I just really wanted to share that. Oh, yeah. You've had quite a rough year, Jessica. Again, my heart goes out to you. You're definitely carrying a lot of grief, a lot of sadness. I will make sure to share this link with you. If that's something that resonates with you, I highly encourage you to um, take this workshop and see if the time frame works for you. You'll see a link on the Facebook event. It'll take you to a Set More link, which is my scheduler. and it'll allow you to sign up, make payment. The other thing is I am also offering a special promotion. It's just a thank you, and from my heart to yours, again, to new clients, existing clients. So from now until the end of October 31st, any of my services, with the exception of my classes and workshops, but any of my services, such as quantum life coaching, if you want to schedule a distant Reiki session, a full session, light language healing, quantum energy healing, a psychic reading, or a medium reading, or combination of the two, all of my services are being offered at 50% off. So you just have to mention um, the word wellness when you call and or email me. Let me know what service you're considering, or if you're not sure, I can make recommendations and or suggestions as far as what would be a great fit for you at this time. So that's being offered until the end of this month, and the session has to be scheduled during the month of October or November. So my schedule is filling up. So if you want to get, in on this special promotion, most definitely feel free to reach out. And I have included my website information on the link for this live. So whether you're catching me here on Facebook or on YouTube, you have an opportunity to find that information, take a look at, what resonates with you. And again, I will share the information here on Facebook regarding the upcoming workshop for healing grief and more through light language, Reiki, and art. So it's going to be very powerful, but it's going to be fun. It's also going to be very fun. Something to help you channel, what you're feeling and everything. Just looking at the comments. Oh, yeah. Again, my heart goes out to you, Jessica. Yeah, so much coming up. And there's so many of us that are feeling grief coming to the surface. It's like loss of a loved one, loss of self, loss of freedom, loss of, how you remember your life used to be, perhaps loss of a career, loss of really so many different things, or having to change roles, or really trying to wrap your head around this whole awakening process and your ascension journey. So a big part of what I do is to hold space for my clients as they're working through their individual healing journeys. I'm holding space, but you're ultimately doing the work, and it's beautiful. All you have to do is just show up, have that willingness to participate in your own healing process. And I will tell you that if I can do this, you can do this. It is just that easy. It's making yourself a priority each and every day and taking those steps, perhaps trying something new. And my purpose is to be here and to shine the light in the dark and to help you to find your way. The other thing that I'm offering is the psychic and or medium readings. I have a couple specific dates, Wednesdays in October, where I have time frames available. I believe they're half-hour segments. So if you want to try a half-hour reading, you can get a half-hour reading for half price. Or if you want to do an hour reading for half price, that one, you just give me a call, send me an email, let me know which way you want to go. For the half-hour readings, I have 2 Wednesdays, the 2 following Wednesdays after the 13th set up. Again, that's out on my Facebook page for Angelic Hands under events, and all the instructions are there. Very super easy. Just go to the Set More link, click on it. It'll guide you through the process as far as selecting the half-hour time slot that you're looking for. Again, you get it half price, and it's available on, I just got to look at my calendar here, on Wednesday the 20th. So the event is called An Afternoon with Spirit. And then the second opportunity is on Wednesday, October 27th. So that's of interest to you, feel free to check that out. And you are so very welcome, Jessica. And again, if any of this, resonates with you, or anybody that's just hopping on or catching the replay, I cannot stress it enough. Take a look at the information and try something new. And when you start to get that grief out of your body, it's going to make space and make that space for things that you want to start bringing in and filling that space with, and allowing more love to come through, more information to come through, allowing yourself to feel um, like you can just make sense of things again. And healing is a journey. I specialize in the healing of the inner child, grief release work, and relationship coaching. So it's not just relationships with others, but also, what is your relationship with yourself? What is your relationship with this? What is your relationship with this? So, you know, through life coaching or energy healing, working through a reading, there's different ways that we can, work and tailor this to meet your needs. And you have an opportunity to try, a service right now for half price. So I'll resend the information again on Facebook, and I would love to hear from you. Again, my website is ReikiAngelicsHands.com. That's ReikiAngelicsHands.com. And Jessica, I really feel like there's a lot of angelic presence around you, and your dad is very, very much surrounding you. Like, I see like this beautiful love. What I'm being shown is like this beautiful, just a circle of love surrounding you. And just take that in your heart. Take that in your heart. I was meant to share this message with you today. So thank you so much for hopping on today. And I look forward to seeing you at this Wednesday's workshop, and possibly working one-on-one with you. That was a great opportunity to try something that I offer for half price. So reach out. I would love to connect with you. Oh, beautiful. Thank you again for sharing that, Jessica. Again, I'm sending you love. Thank you.